Once upon a time, art was flat. Like this, and like this. Thanks to Filippo Brunelleschi, art became deep. Like this. Through linear perspective, you too will make deep art. Like this. This is what we're going to make after we learn a few things. Here's a little backstory on linear perspective. Linear perspective is a mathematical system for creating the illusion of space and distance on a flat surface. The system originated in Florence, Italy in the early 1400s. The artist and architect Brunelleschi demonstrated its principles, but another architect and writer, Leon Battista Alberti, was first to write down rules of linear perspective for artists to follow. Leonardo da Vinci probably learned Alberti's system while serving as an apprentice to the artist Verrocchio in Florence. To use linear perspective, an artist must first imagine the first picture surface as an open window through which to see the painted world. The straight lines are then drawn on the canvas to represent the horizon and visual rays connecting the viewer's eyes to a point in the distance. Here's a few key terms that will help us through our discovery of linear perspective. A mathematical system for creating illusion. Remember that word illusion. It's not, we're making, well, we'll keep going. Three-dimensional. Having height, width, depth, a box is three-dimensional. Two-dimensional. Having height, width only. A painting of a box is two-dimensional. Horizon line. In perspective, this line is drawn across the canvas at the viewer's eye level. It represents the line in nature where sky appears to meet the ground. Vanishing point. A single point in a picture where all parallel lines that run from the viewer to the horizon line appear to come together. The vanishing point is generally placed at the viewer's eye level. Now, put them together and you get a horizon line and a vanishing point. This is a perfect example, train tracks. Looks parallel lines, which you'll learn, which you may or may not know, we'll go over that later, look like they're running together and they converge at the where the sky and the ground meet at the horizon line into the vanishing point. Like this. This is 1 point perspective. This is what we are trying to draw, 1 point perspective. Like this. All lines converge to 1 point. And like this. All lines, again, converge in 1 point at the horizon line. Now we'll try. Just a few more terms before we start. Vertical lines. These are vertical lines. They run straight up and down. Horizontal lines run side to side, side to side. Parallel lines. Two lines on a plane that never meet, they are always the same distance apart. They never meet. Here's more parallel lines. All the red lines are parallel lines, but why do they look like they're going to touch? Well, they look like they're going to touch because the Earth is round and you are on it and you can't see all the way around it. So even more lines that never touch look like they're going to touch, and that's why linear perspective works. Now it's time to draw. And the music was by Technomatic, Chasing a Dream.